Hello and welcome to the Tigre.pup channel. In this video, I will be doing a brow blocking, I wouldn't even say a tutorial, but this is what I did in order to get this shape and my opinion about it. So if you would like to see what's going on, just keep watching. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you I got the purple Elmer's glue stick. I got my rubbing alcohol and my cotton ball pads that I'm going to use. And I have my little comb thing, brow comb. So I'm going to cleanse the brow that I'm going to be working on and take off all the oils and grease and everything from my skin or whatever. And I'm going to go ahead on and apply my glue stick and massage it in to make sure that every strand is covered. And I'm going to take my comb on my brush and try to push the hairs up. And I'm using the back of the comb to get it nice and flat against my skin. So that's what you see me doing here. This is the first level layer. And that's what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing for the second layer, but this time I'm going to try to push everything up. Now, I did this video before, which I've included some pictures of the previous video I did, but I didn't like the lighting, so this is my second time. This time I used my blow dryer, and for some reason, I don't think it came out quite well. The last time I did this, I let it air dry, and I had much better results. But then again, the lighting in that hotel room, it wasn't very good, so maybe that's why I thought it was a really good thing. But as you can see here, I'm having trouble laying down those two gray hairs. They just are determined to stay up, so I'm going to try this again for the third time and see what that gets me. Okay, so right here I'm just going to use the back of my tweezers because it's flat, and I'm going to scrape off a little bit of the Elmer's glue onto the tweezers, and I'm going to apply that to my brows to try to get everything to lay down even flatter. So that's what you see me doing here, and as you can see, my two brows, they just refuse, brow hairs, they refuse to lay down. So I figured, okay, I've seen the videos and the people, like, they pack it on, so that's what I'm going to try to do here. Okay, so it was looking a little bit too chunky, so I'm taking my finger and running it through and trying to get it to look a little bit smoother. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so I'm just going to take my cotton ball that's has the rubbing alcohol on it and try to scrape off the rest or the excess of the glue that's all over in the area where I didn't want it. So just cleaning that off right quick. Okay, so here's a close-up. As you can see, those two brow hairs refuse to lay down. So I'm taking the back of my tweezers and a little bit more glue, and I'm just strategically placing it on the hairs that refuse to lay down, and taking my fingers and trying to slightly blend them, because if I totally blend all of it off, it won't lay the hairs down. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, so right here I'm just showing you a side view and looking at any hairs that are still poking through. So that's what I'm doing here. Just a reminder, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, I'm just showing you right here my e.l.f. translucent powder, and I'm going to apply that to set my brows. Like I said before, this time I used a blow dryer on cool, and I don't think I like the results. I'll have to try an experiment again, but anyway, right now I'm just setting the brows. I'm stamping it in so I can get into the little grooves of my brow hairs, and just buffing off the excess. So yeah, I think I need another layer, and this time I'm going to go back and forth to try to fill in those little gaps of like my hairs and stuff like that, and make sure everything is nice and smooth and thoroughly coated. So that's what you see me doing here. Again, I'm going to have to let it dry, but in this particular case I noticed that they don't, the glue is supposed to be color changing and whatnot. It doesn't really change color once you put the powder on it to let you know that it's dry, so you have to like feel it. That's just my experience. I don't know if it's I don't know. So that's what you see me doing here. Okay, I can still see purple, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, it doesn't completely turn like it did before. But right here, I'm just taking my my cotton ball with the rubbing alcohol on it and cleaning up the excess. And I'll be back again for further commentary. Okay, so now that appears or feels dry, because honestly it didn't get rid of all the purple. All the purple didn't go away. So I'm going to go up again, and this time I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to try to go in all the places I didn't get in the first time to make sure I got an even coverage. Okay, so this time I'm going to use a little bit of water. I'm just going to dip my finger in and just get my finger nice and moist. And then I'm going to take that and run that over the glue to make sure it's nice and smooth. When I first did these brow blocks, I didn't like it because it didn't come out very smooth. But now that I've looked online and I see how this one person did it, and it came out so much better. And before I didn't like the glue blocking one, and I like it now. I like it a lot because it really does make the hair nice and smooth and creates like a coating on the brows, so it's almost like it's not there, but even though it, you know, it's there. Okay. Okay, so right here I'm inserting a clip of when I was out of town. Yeah, so this is what the brows look like. I'm just showing you where my natural brow is, and not too happy with this eye look. It could have been a little bit more blended, but that's beside the point. But yeah, it covered my brows beautifully. I actually love it. So this is one that I did recently because the lighting is a lot better. And yeah, on my lids I used a glitter base or whatever, and it didn't really have much pigmentation. I should have just used a concealer. Anyway, that's beside the point. But yeah, look how well it covered my brows. I'm just like shocked and amazed. And right here I'm just going in with the water again, and I'm going to moisten my towel with the water, and I'm just going to keep rubbing until the glue is entirely off. Yeah, so that's what you see me doing here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.